The bird world is a fascinating and strange place. From a bird with claws on its wings to another bird's ability to recognize human faces, there's a lot of interesting things to know about various bird species. Here are several bizarre bird facts with which to impress your friends and family at trivia nights. Chickens and ostriches are the closest modern relatives to Tyrannosaurus rex. Although a link between dinosaurs and modern birds had long been suspected, in 2008, research was published in the Journal of Science that found molecular evidence, according to Smithsonian Magazine. It's worth noting that chickens and ostriches aren't that closely related themselves, so there's certainly more information to be discovered. Crows and ravens are extremely intelligent. According to National Geographic, crows can use tools and solve logic puzzles. Further, scientists believe that ravens may even pre-plan their tasks, a trait previously thought to be exclusively human. Pigeons can recognize human faces. Not only that, but they can also use touch screens and apparently even learn to read. In a paper published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science, scientists established that pigeons can learn to recognize around 50 words, and crucially, they can even distinguish words from non-words. The average man would have to eat around 285 pounds of meat per day to maintain your weight if you had the metabolism of a hummingbird. According to the National Park Service, hummingbird metabolisms are pretty intense across the over 330 species found in the Americas. Of course, if you were a hummingbird, you would also have a significantly shorter lifespan of just 3 to 5 years. The bassin thrush locates its food using the most unique method possible. Picture this: you're hungry and you need to go look for some food. Your favorite food is worms and you know there are some in easy reach, but you can't see them because they're hiding. What do? If you're a bassin's thrush, you fart on them. These birds have adapted their foraging techniques to rely in part on generating enough gas to startle earthworms into moving. If the worms move, then the birds can find and eat them. Whether it's pitching breakfast cereal or thrilling kids on a nature show, toucans are popular and unmistakable animals. These intelligent birds with oversized colorful bills are found in the rainforest of Central and South America. Toucans make many noises. The common name toucan comes from the sound the birds make. Toucans are among the world's noisiest birds. When they sing, they sound like frogs croaking. They also make tapping and clattering noises with their bills. Some toucan species also make barking, growling, and braying sounds. Female toucans typically have higher voices than males. They use their calls to rally other birds to good foraging sites and to differentiate themselves from other groups of toucans. Flamingos are one of the most instantly recognizable wading birds in the world. Most have bright pink feathers, lengthy stick-like legs, and long S-curving necks. Since these birds are rare outside of tropical locations and zoos, people often wonder how these elegant birds get their color, why they stand on one leg, and if they can fly. The word flamingo comes from the Spanish and Latin word flamenco, meaning fire, referring to those birds that get fiery colored feathers, but not all do. Pink, orange, or red feathers are caused by carotene in their food. Carotene is the same pigment that makes tomatoes red and carrots orange. A wild flamingo's diet includes shrimp, plankton, algae, and crustaceans. Parrots are highly intelligent, fun-loving creatures that make wonderful pets. While most people are aware of the overall spunk and unique personality traits they possess, there are some little-known facts that may surprise you. Like, for example, parrots can live over 100 years. Would you believe me if I told you that some parrots are capable of living over a century? While it is not common, there are some documented reports of parrots living over 100 years old. Parrots also come in a variety of different sizes and weight classes. The biggest parrot measuring or weighing up to 7 pounds, and the world's smallest parrot being only 3 inches long. It's pretty astounding to think that the world's smallest parrot has only an average head-to-tail length of just 3 to 4 inches. Located in New Guinea and the surrounding Pacific Islands, pygmy parrots are fast, agile, and downright tiny birds. These exceptionally small parrots are native to New Guinea and the surrounding islands, where they forage for food in a thick brush and foliage. Ducks are a group of species of water birds, relatively small in size and with shorter necks than their close cousins of swans and geese. Along with their longer neck cousins, they make up the biological family of Anatidae. Humans have had a long relationship with members of this family by being economically and culturally important to us. Ducks, in particular, have been domesticated to be exploited for their feathers, eggs, and meat. All ducks have highly waterproof feathers. A duck's feathers are so waterproof that even when the duck dives underwater, the downy underlayer of feathers right next to the skin will stay completely dry. They are also omnivores and will eat grass, aquatic plants, insects, seeds, fruits, fish, crustaceans, and other types of foods. Small ducklings, younger than 10 days, tend to swim and walk as a group, always close to their mother to avoid attacks of predators. From their tree climbing abilities to extraordinary hearing, there are plenty of interesting facts to learn about the woodpecker family. Like, for example, did you know that woodpeckers are found nearly everywhere? Most woodpeckers are tied to forest, woodlands, and shrublands, but some species, such as the northern flicker, hang out in woodland edges. Downy woodpeckers look for spots near water, and acorn woodpeckers seek out oak woodlands. But some woodpeckers are desert birds. The Gillia woodpecker thrives in the nearly treeless desert habitats of the southwestern United States and Mexico. Strong, dense neck muscles allow woodpeckers to repeatedly drill up to 20 times a second, while extra muscles in the skull act as protective helmets by keeping the brain from jiggling around when a woodpecker is drumming. The woodpecker drills holes depending on their size. Usually, the bigger the woodpecker, the bigger the hole it makes. The nesting cavities of pileated woodpecker range from 10 to 20 inches deep, while is twice as deep as those of downy and red-billed woodpeckers. Woodpeckers also have excellent hearing. Woodpeckers, like the hairy woodpecker, listen to the sound of insects crawling and chewing in the wood of a tree before using their strong sharp bills to capture their prey. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this short video showing some interesting bird facts. If you did, remember to hit a like, subscribe to the channel for more future videos, and like always, we will see each other in the next video.